All right, I've done that thing again where I've recorded the intro after finishing off the video. So that's what this is now. I am recording the intro. I've just recorded the outro. So I was going to start recording the Camping with Ben video, which is the next one I said I was going to do. And so I just started filming clips, and I thought, actually, I don't want this to turn into a 40-minute video. I want to really focus in on Monday and camping with Ben for the very first time, and the challenges that it presents, and the joy that I'm hoping to get out of it. Hoping we both get out of it. But there was a few things that were happening this week that I wanted to film, and there was a lot of things that I wanted to say off the back of last week's video, starting this new channel. So this is that. This is an assortment of clips. I don't know how... There isn't like a narrative hook. I said before, there's a narrative structure to my vlogs. There's always a hook. I always go into it thinking, this thing is the hook. And there isn't really a hook for these clips. But I hope this sort of slice of life... Archie's proper bolting. Archie! What's got into you, mate? You'll see in the outro, he did the same thing a minute ago. He never runs that far away. That dog's got energy, man. That dog's got beans, as we say in our household. I've lost my point. There's no narrative hook for this. But that, in a way, is a narrative hook. You know, sometimes life's a little bit chaotic. And you're just getting through the week because there's a big thing that you're looking forward to. Camping with Ben on Monday. And here's a bit of that. Here's some stuff that I think's interesting that I want to talk about, which is the point of this. This has become a bit of a journal for me, and that's really cool. I'm really, really happy about that. So if you might find that interesting, then watch on. And yeah, let's get into it. I'll stop rambling. The intro for that first video was just far too long because it already had a narrative hook, and it takes like 10 minutes to get into the narrative hook. But I'm happy that, you know, that video probably would have been better if it was just focused on the gig, but I'm happy that it wasn't, because there was a lot that I wanted to say, and there will continue to be a lot that I want to say. And I think if that's a stylistic thing, that's going to come across very, very quickly in these videos, and it's going to be prevalent throughout all of them. So people that subscribe, this is exactly why this is on a new channel, because if you subscribe, it's because you're into that, and you're into that style. So also, a lot of this video isn't color graded. For the first video, I used D-Log, and I color graded it myself. And the only bit of feedback I got was for Tom Green, who's going to watch this because he has notifications on, and he said the colour grading is whack, but he couldn't tell me any specific reason why. So I don't know what that was about, but it made me second guess myself. So I started filming this video in regular colour on the Action 4, and it doesn't look as good. So this is indeed, I've colour graded this bit myself. I went back to doing it myself because I thought, no, it looks miles better. And I'll only get better at it. And he didn't give me specific feedback anyway. He just wanted to criticise me. See, that was exactly what I was talking about in the last video, Tom. It wasn't. You're nothing but a very supportive friend, Tom. And I appreciate the non-specific, non-constructive criticism. Let's get into the video, shall we?
Tried to do it like a straw. Cool, isn't it, Benjamin? Yeah!
That's got pillows in it as well. Oh, this is great. And it's got a pillow. I mean, I wouldn't take this like hiking camping, like camping, but like for this, it's gonna be great. Put a sheet over it as well.
Yeah. You can take your emotional support spoon.
Emotional support spoon. It's not dirty, is it?
No. I could tolerate this, I reckon.
You should come with us.
How's that going to work with an arch dog?
And work.
And work, yeah.
Convince Francesca to go camping, Ben. When you love camping, you love being outdoors. Francesca will have no excuse. Come here. Come here. Oh. So cute. Next week, we're gonna hang out. We're gonna go to bed in this. Yeah. and you're going to go to bed super quick, and Dad's going to stay up for a bit and read his book properly. We're going to have a campfire out there. Please, yes, we have English. Please don't put the heavy thing on it. Storage method, keep a dry place. Good advice, right?
I do like dry place.
Next week is my son's first birthday, and I want to create a tradition of me and him going camping on his birthday or around his birthday. So on Monday, I've got a campsite booked, and we're gonna go off, just him and me. My wife's gonna stay here. No Archie, as lovely as he is. Just him and I. Father-son trip. Camping. I'm very nervous about it because he is such a variable. We've got a tent, I've got some extra stuff. He's never been camping before and he very rarely sleeps through the night, so often he's up early in the morning and he's crying, and usually a bottle of milk will settle him back down. But that's a big fear of mine. Is he going to wake up at like 2 a.m. and be completely inconsolable? I really don't want that. Or it's going to be freezing cold and I'm not going to wrap him up in enough layers, or it's going to be too hot and I'm going to wrap him up in too many layers because I'm worried about him getting cold. There are all of these variables that are stressing me out and making me anxious about it, and that is exactly why I need to do it, because if I don't do it, I will never overcome that. I love camping and I want to take my son camping throughout the rest of his life, right? And if I don't get over these fears, they're still going to be concerns of mine in a year's time. They're still going to be concerns of mine in 5 years' time, you know? So now is the time to do it. Get over that fear, just get out there and do it, and build confidence with it. I uploaded the video to my main channel, and I think I already regret it. Look at these views, 62 views, 378 less than usual. So this is absolutely going to tank my channel. How many subscribers have we lost so far? We haven't lost any subscribers yet. I'm surprised by that. I guess it's early in the day, it's 3 o'clock. We will see what happens. The comments have been quite nice so far. Good, and you make something for yourself. Terry with the 2 shocked faces. A DVD question. Is this Dev sitting at Twins rework? Definitely silent, mate. Definitely, mate. So this little experiment, this video might be on a second channel. Rather than this video, because like, I don't know, we'll see. I haven't made a firm decision yet. Anyway, speaking of camping, oh no, I missed a camping thing, and that's perfect. This is a perfect segue into the next section, because I need to take Archie for a walk, and I will walk us, and I'll tell you the story. We went wild camping, and it was a terrible, the place that we went was a terrible idea. I'll explain the story. You ready, Archie? Do you want to go on a little adventure? Let's do it. Let's do it. No, don't lie down. We're going out. We're going out. So we turn a corner. Oh no, I think there might be people over there, you know? I don't know if you can see that, but attached to that tree is like a little swinging rope. It's currently swinging back and forth. Might be people using it. There's someone using it. There's someone using it. Oh no. I'm not going to be able to show you the place. Well, we'll do a longer walk and we'll leave that ground. Archie, first time, mate, yeah? First time I call you, that's when you come back. They've just left the area, so I can show you. You good, mate? All right. So, I was saying earlier on, setting up camp away from the path. This is the path. There's people. This is where we thought it was a good idea to camp, because we didn't care. Sunset's over there. That's the west. Like directly west. You get really good sunsets. This ground is all like fine, you know, and people come past, but whatever. 17. But we didn't decide to set up tent here. We decided to set up tent here. And if you can't tell, this is low tide. How high do you reckon the water comes at high tide? Well, you can kind of see. You can kind of see, based on where the mud is. It can come up to sort of about here. And we set up tent right there. I don't know what the thinking was. I guess we might have thought like this would protect us from the wind or something. Completely ignoring this. We had one 2-person pop-up tent for 4 of us. Decided 2 people would just sleep outside of it. That's sensible. I distinctly recall being shaken awake at 4 in the morning because the tide had began to rise and the bottom of our tent was soaked and I was sleeping in the tent. So my feet and like my torso was pretty much soaked through. Stupid place to camp. Stupid place to camp. Not only because the landowner could have walked past at any point, asked us to move. Also, there was like farming going on over there when we set up. What have you found? What's that? May not be a good spot for a wild camp. It's a good spot to stop for a displaced. You be careful of that stove, mate. That's going to be boiling hot. Changed my mind, started driving, and then I thought, actually, I'm going to try and find a walk that I've done with my dad a few times, and I found it! I had to drive 20 minutes. And the reason being is that I don't need to film a video. I already recorded a video that covers that whole story. I think what that shows is like how keen I was on this idea. And by that I mean, I don't just mean camping, I mean like filming a video like this. That was like, probably about a year ago now that I filmed that. Certainly before, I'm pretty sure it was before Ben was born. If you pull me into the nettles, I'll be very upset. Go, go, go. You know our rule about crops? Not in the crops, not in the crops. Oh, I've been stung. Oh no. I felt that like on a delay. Oh dear. For all that talk in the last video about what channel do I put these videos on? As soon as I hit publish, I thought this is a mistake. I shouldn't have put this on the main channel. I think it made sense, and I'm going to leave it up. It's only been up for 2 hours. Hasn't really done any damage yet, but I'm going to make a new channel. Because if I think about it, like, say I put a video up and it gets 3 views. You know, that's 3 people that clicked on that video because they wanted to watch that video. I have 2 other channels. I have Diet Pebsy, which has 750 subscribers or thereabouts, which is a clips channel, a DVD clips channel, and a shorts channel. And then I have Pebsy Max, which was always meant to be like an IRL channel, but I've turned it into a game dev channel. And I want to have a dedicated game dev channel. Like, it's a non-negotiable for me, because that is like my other passion. And I know that I'm going to want to make videos about my passion, obviously. And I know with that channel that if I get 10 subscribers, if a video gets 80 views, I'm like, that's wicked, that's so good for that channel. That channel recently passed 100 subs on 105. It's more meaningful to me to get 105 subs on that channel than 1,000 subs on the main channel. I think I need a reset. I think it's the right thing to do. So I'm going to make a new channel for this content. And I will be able to make this content forever, because I have been making it forever. I have been making videos like this for pretty much my entire life. And I think I will continue to do that if I have the motivation and the encouragement to do so. So let's cultivate a new audience. Let's not... I mean, I'll talk about it. I'll try and hijack the existing audience, bring a couple of stragglers over, but let's start afresh. What do you think to starting afresh, Archie? I mean, it's as much your YouTube channel as mine at this point, let's be honest. And will continue to be, I imagine. This is England, man. You drive 10 minutes out of any town, this is what you'll find in England. The world's biggest garden. I mean, really. This is a super flat part of England. And it's just absolutely beautiful. This is really difficult because what I want to do is create stuff for myself, and what I'm doing is fixating on numbers. Again, I've done one video in this style, man. Doesn't make sense. And I'm on this walk with my dog, and all I can think about is doing this on that channel, on my existing channel. You can probably hear Archie panting in the background. Is it the right choice? Is it the right thing to do? And I don't know what the answer is. But also, it doesn't make sense to not leverage the audience I already have. I worked hard to build it up, and if I never use, the fruits of that work, then it doesn't really matter, does it? So why am I stressing it? The point of this is to be honest, and to treat it as a sort of journal, right? And this is something that I'm going to struggle with mentally. Do I even care if I have an audience or not? Because that's not why I'm doing this. These are questions that I'm going to have to figure out. But I think the right thing to do is to not put it on the main channel after this one. This first one, that'll stay up there, I think. Maybe I'll delete it, I don't know. But the thing to do is to start a new channel. I'm like 80% sure of that. That first video probably would have been better if it was just the gig and nothing else. But there was so much that I wanted to say, and I was working through such a mental barrier getting a vlog out for the first time in 5 years that it felt important to me. Listen, I've done 2 other vlogs. I showed you some of the clips of one of them earlier on in this video. I did another vlog a few years ago, and I really wanted to get back into it, but I didn't. And this is something that I really want to do, and I don't know why, because it's not like it's like a journal for me, I guess. I know that there isn't really an audience for this, but it's just getting my thoughts out and being honest with myself and being honest with whoever decides to watch it. So yeah, this is going to be a separate video. I really want to be precise with some of my videos. Sometimes they'll be a bit more all over the place, like this one. But that video with Ben camping, that is camping with a 12-month-old. That's that video. That is that video. That's what that video is going to focus on. I got a message from Henshaw, Paul Henshaw, who I obviously played the gig with, and he said some very, very nice things. He watched the video last night, and he messaged me this morning saying that he teared up in a couple of places with it, which is really, really, the best sort of feedback. I was a bit nervous, to be honest. Yeah, so Paul sent this really lovely message, and he wants me to play a few more shows with him, which is fantastic, because I would love to do that. So that's great. Looking forward to that. For now, for the rest of today, so I've got a few work-related things I need to do as well. I'm taking next week off because it's Ben's birthday, and I want to just devote the whole week to not working. I'm going to do no work next week. I want to do some video editing, probably some music stuff, but I'm not writing a single line of code next week unless it's for one of my own projects. And in order to do that, I need to be in a position where I can just switch off for the whole week and not think about anything. So that means today, Wednesday, Thursday and Friday, I need to really work hard just to get a couple things over the line so they're not niggling in the back of my head next week. So that's what I'm doing now. Bloody hot today. Like sun cream weather. Crazy. The name of the new Star Wars film has just been released. Do you know what it is?
The Rey film?
Yeah, do you know what it is?
It's something to do with it's like a new beginning or
Episode 10, A New Beginning. Who scored that? You scored that? Oh my god!
Thomas, thank you.
I'm still wearing my bib. Oh no. That game was alright. I made a couple of big errors at the start, which led to two goals that were just completely my fault, completely unnecessary. Someone asked for the ball. It was a risky move. I didn't think, I just went and did it. And a yellow got it. Sorry, Jack got it. Both times. Just easy going, innit? But overall I played well. Got better towards the end. So, happy with that. No suicidal pigeons this week. Yeah, pass it. Yeah. Come on, Ben. Yeah. No, you're gonna throw it at me. Got a DJI Mic 2, which is currently underneath my shirt, and I'm interested in seeing if the audio quality is going to be crap or if it's going to be okay, because it's quite subtle. Look, it's a little thing there, and it does sort of bulge a little bit on my shirt. You know what? That sounded really good. This is like outside the shirt, and it's like flapping about all over the place. Really frustrating. I'm gonna have to get used to that. I haven't got the wind attachment on either, which will make a difference. There's this really beautiful bridle way, and it's like a 10-minute walk from my doorstep, and you turn off an industrial estate, and then you're here, and there's just like fields on either side. It's the only place within walking distance that I could just let Archie off. Sit. Sit. Good boy. Go. I mean, it's just absolutely beautiful, right? Just comes out of nowhere. You're deep in an industrial estate. It's like a shopping centre and like a massive car park, and then you just turn a corner and you're here. And I was saying earlier in this video, so much of England is like that. It's quite a big juxtaposition here. What are you doing? Come on. I did deadlifts and abs today. Haven't done abs for a little while, and I'm shattered. But I've still only burned like 700 calories according to my watch, and I was only on like 3,000 steps. I figured Archie wouldn't mind an extra walk, and since this mic arrived today, I thought it'd be a good opportunity to try it out and see how it goes. And more importantly, film the intro to this video. I had some things to say, and I've completely forgotten what they were. Just that I'm really excited about making these videos, you know? I guess I'll get into it when I record the intro in a second. But it just feels like a really, really good fresh start. It just feels like it's coming from a place of like peace and relaxation, rather than like a crazy need to just go, get content done, be as analytical as possible. And I'm really excited to see how it looks. I think it's going to force me to do more of the things that I love doing, rather than doing so much stuff that I think I should be doing. I want to get outdoors more, man. I love being outdoors, and I always forget, and I want to go camping more. That's so important to me, and I just don't do it. And there's always an excuse, and it's always something along the lines of, well, that means leaving my wife alone with both boys over the weekend. So, well, just take him then. How is a dog a reason to not go camping? If anything, a dog is a reason to go camping. And if Monday goes well, then there'll be no reason not to take Ben. And then it's just converting Francesca. Now, Francesca only works 3 days a week. She's off Thursday, Friday, Saturday, Sunday. We can do these little holiday breaks whenever we want. And if we get a tent that's big enough to kind of give us a bit of comfort, a little bit of luxury, obviously with Ben and with her, they much prefer staying in campsites. That's fine, because it's like £20 a night at most. And I really think this video series and treating it like a bit of a journal is going to be the key to sort of unlocking more of the stuff that I want to do and just slowing down a little bit. Because what am I doing right now? I'm talking to myself. I'm taking my dog for a walk. I'm out in what little bit of nature I can actually get to from my doorstep. And maybe I wouldn't be here. Bloody hell, that's got overgrown. I was here like a week ago, and that's... Oh no, something's fallen down there, look. Oh, what's happened there? Sidetracked. Anyway. I probably wouldn't... I might not have come out giving him an extra walk if there wasn't like, you know what, yeah, let me take 30 minutes away, an hour away, to just slow down, write in my journal. This is like writing in my journal. So yeah, look how beautiful this is. You know what the saddest thing is? Those houses over there, that's our new build estate, that's where we live. And this field is due to be turned into one of those horrible new build estates. We've been told 7 years, well, it'll be 6 years now, until a shovel hits the ground. So we've got 6 years to enjoy this. Clacton has 6 years to enjoy this before it's absolutely decimated with 950 new homes. There's people down there, I've got to stop now. That doggy just started running away. Archie, I'm running. I'm running away, mate. Look at him go. So yeah, I hope this assortment of clips has been all right. I'm gonna record the intro now in case I run into more people. I've just turned around, so that's all right. I think there was another dog over there. I think Sway was going crazy. So yeah, Monday, camping with Ben Day. Super excited. Let's see what happens. Cheers for watching. Say goodbye, Archie.